Try to find something
Check.
about my joint up.
1, check. 2, check. 3. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. You know what it is. Thursday, 7:30 p.m. The one, the only, literally anything podcast for the people. Welcome to all those joining us. I'm gonna say right off top, I know it's a Versuz happening this evening, but like, you know what I mean? It's us. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you got 2 devices, show Keith and Bobby some love. But like, we here for y'all every week, not just on a random Thursday in July. Like, because Thursday is a random ass day to have that. Anyway, we'll get into that in just a moment. But anyway, like I said,
and Wednesdays and like Saturdays, I feel like.
Yeah, like I don't know. Anyway, brother left, aka the black brick sampling. That's hilarious.
I love Lamp,
aka I love Lamp. aka Barzan. My man's in that bag right now. Myself, KP, aka a host named Slickback. I'll get into that later because why not?
Yo, you know what's crazy?
What?
I swear to God, I was about to go with a pimp named Slick Snack. I didn't get there.
Yeah, no, I had a host named Slickback.
Thick Snack. That's what it was. That's what it was. But
okay. I had that sitting in the tuck. I was going to use it a couple weeks ago, but I felt like tonight was a better night to bring it out. Anyway, we are here. The 3-man threat. We here just, recapping the week that was and getting into some shit. Man, listen. I thought like maybe 36 hours ago, I was like, damn, it's gonna be slow. And then yesterday, like that evening, and then all day yesterday, it's just it changed. Yo, GG. Man,
it was good, bro.
It's wild out in these streets. I ain't even going. Man, listen, I'm gonna let y'all get started because I really have 2 things to say on the whole situation, and my 2 things might be it might be like 2.5, but either way, what I got to say is probably going to be different because I like my tolerance and my whole flow for this shit is a little low right now. So I'm gonna let other niggas get their shit off. And if you're not guessing what we're already about to discuss right off top, we're gonna get this Bill Cosby shit out in the air and have that conversation, and then we're gonna dead it because it's other shit to get to as well. But
before we go into that, I just want to say rest in peace to a good dude. Happened to meet this dude through my sister, guy named Sean Hamilton. Real good dude. He lost his fight to cancer over the weekend, and like I know we all lost somebody to this fucked up ass disease. So I just wanted to throw a fist up for the brother because he fought the good fight and he fought for a good amount of time. So.
And we got a survivor on here with us, so it's always love in that realm. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? So, but yes, let's get into the shenanigans now.
Wait. All right. So my man McClure, yo, that single was fire, bro. I picked the link. First off, I need y'all niggas to stop sending me to SoundCloud. I love y'all. Put that shit on something else. Y'all keep making me go back on this goddamn SoundCloud app, and it just makes it's a wasteland. I need y'all to stop going. Please, y'all. Like, email me that shit, like something separate. Like, I don't get. I hate SoundCloud. But anyway, no, seriously, that shit was fire though, bro.
That's a fact.
So, the goofy shit. I don't know another way to get into it. Yo shit. The Ron, as our reviewers know him as. Like, all right, so like I said, hey Hood, I'm gonna let you get started because you're always colorful with this kind of shit. Like, I always like because I'll let your energy get the show started on this.
Bill Cosby can eat a dick. That's about as good as I can. Kid Cudi had it right. If you're celebrating, You know what I mean? Bill Cosby being released, you're a fucking idiot. Like, I understand that women did lie in that whole thing, but out of 70 something of them women, you like one is enough. If he drugged and raped one woman, you mean to tell me we seen Wolf of Wall Street, bro? We seen how that shit was. We seen what they was doing off them lewds. I believe he was taking them too. Yo, you know what's crazy? You know, my grandma met Bill Cosby back in the 70s.
Oh shit.
Yeah, she forgot what happened. It's like, nah.
You ain't shit, yo. Oh, that's hilarious.
Yo.
Nah.
Go ahead.
Bro, my mom.
I mean, listen,
like,
you don't got to be elaborate about it. Like, if Bill Cosby can eat a dick is the medium of your argument, then Bill Cosby eats the dick. You know that. Listen,
I mean,
he probably did while he was in prison.
Hey, he might have.
Hey, so, oh man, listen, man, I gotta go last on this because I just feel like this shit is killing me. So I'm gonna let niggas get their shit off.
What prison? What prison was he in? PA? Like, what prison was he in?
Yeah, wasn't he in?
He was definitely in Pennsylvania. I don't know exactly.
Oh, Felicia Rashad could eat a dick too.
Yo, was she not ball? She was going hard, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Like in a situation that she didn't have to even inject herself in at all. She could have just easily just shut the fuck up, sent him a personal text, and kept it pushing. She started tweeting and talking and shit. She wow, like she
wow. Orders, like,
and you notice that none of the fucking Cosby kids said shit. They quiet as motherfucking church mouse, like, nigga. Olivia didn't even say shit, and she always got some shit to say.
Well, first off, to be fair, if she's speaking up for you, you might be in a bad spot because she doesn't really have a very good grasp of like
every continent in Africa.
Yeah, I don't like stop.
Listen, She let the boy give her the give
it hey, stop playing my man. My man can rap too.
Yeah.
Nah, so this is my thing. Felicia, I mean, what's her name? Felicia.
Yeah,
why?
Go ahead.
Yeah, Felicia Rashad.
Claire Huxtable. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Like, you, come on, bro. Like, it's. I don't want to, and the thing that I keep trying to train myself out of saying is, as a woman, because I'm not a woman, therefore I should not have that as a woman.
You can't really honestly speak to that, but it's what your assumption is of how it should go, right?
But I can speak to as a person who has been a victim of a sexual crime,
right?
I was, I'm very open with, I was molested as a child. Like, I forget what the statistic is. I think it was 1 in 3 women or something like that have been have lived that experience. And I think sometimes it's just best to just shut up. My last point, I was watching actually I rewatched this not too long ago, an old interview Neil Brennan was on Joe Rogan. I think we might have talked about this before.
I think we did. We definitely I think maybe not this specific subject in that, but we've had discussions on that particular episode before. So
Neil Brennan was on Joe Rogan. And long story short, one of his friends had befriended Bill Cosby,
right?
And
we talked. You told this story before, you definitely did.
So because I've told it before, in short, he had a friendship with her. What they were like pen pal type situation, text, email, X, Y, and Z, and then everything was cool. Neil was like, yo, as a friend, having my ear to the streets, this is what the streets are saying.
Keep clear of that. Right.
And she's like, no, he's such a good dude. He's a good dude. Da-da-da. So they ended up reconnecting. And then after all this stuff happened, and he was like, yo, so how you feel about your mans? And she was like, now that I think about it, there was a time where he told me to come to Philly, told me exactly what to wear, when to get there, what perfume to wear, how to wear my hair, and she had gotten sick. And she never went, and that was that. Yeah. Hey, gotta do it for you, bro.
Yeah.
Gotta do it for you. The Lord kissed it and the devil missed it.
Yeah. Left.
All right. So what I'll say, number one is, it's, you got to play the law of averages, and just because one person or one situation, one person might be lying, two people might be lying. It's way too many motherfuckers. It's way too many accusations to say that everybody is lying. So
79 motherfuckers ain't lying.
79. So
or whatever. I'm just spitballing with that number.
Yeah, but the amount is, and then
it's definitely inconsequential.
But I forget which show it was on. I think he was on on Carson back in the day, and he was talking about putting Spanish fly in drinks. So
I'm about to put a Spanish fly in my drink.
And then you gonna touch yourself like this.
you gonna have some glow lights,
big fucking eyes, but a nice fucking fish.
Like,
oh shit,
yo,
cat.
No, but
he was drinking the water out the tank. Damn, that's hilarious. Go ahead.
But it's way too many people who are saying, who are pointing in the direction of you did this shit than it is, people that are actually standing up for him. Like, and I get it, the whole conspiracy theory shit. He was about to buy NBC, and maybe he was. Who knows? Maybe he was. But like, the only thing I don't like is when the timing of certain situations, because the timing of certain situations will give people the opportunity to put something out there in the air and be able to say, well, yeah, this is, he was working on this. Because if you look at the Deshaun Watson situation, it gives you reason to look at it like, man, he was trying to get out of Houston, and then all of a sudden, all these fucking allegations come about.
Yeah,
like, it's the same type of situation. Like, sucks for Deshaun Watson, but like you.
I mean, listen,
but hold on, but that's the same thing. That's the same thing we said about Darren Sharper, and look what happened. That's the same shit.
Crazy. That shit ain't wow, bro. Like, when I saw them try, I said, damn. Like, him and was it Dana Stubblefield? Like, there was another one who caught one of them.
And Kellen Winslow.
Kellen Winslow. Like, that shit is wild, man.
Hold on. But then here's something that was also newsworthy. Like, Portland hired Chauncey Billups as their head coach, and now they starting to come back around to, what was it, like 2007 or something, where him and a couple other players, supposedly sexually assaulted a female, and now all of that shit getting dug back up, and people asking questions because it's like, how are you hiring this person to this organization when we got fans that
come here.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so, like, it's one of them things. Like, should a person be able to get a job? Yeah, all right, but you got to answer questions when it comes to that shit. And
if you take that kind of job, you goddamn right going to have to answer some questions. You're making millions of dollars a year.
Your past is never going to stay your past.
Yeah, there's a certain amount of responsibility that goes with it.
I don't give a fuck what you do in life. Your past is not going to stay your past, especially when it comes to you being in a spotlight. That's the reason why I will never run for public office, because I have a past, and you will not pull my past out on me and put it out here for everybody to see. No, I'm cool.
You can still be president when you ran trains on bitches, bro. It's okay. You can still be president. That ain't gonna be bro. You'll be fine.
Not with a baby in the room. Not with a baby in the room.
The baby wasn't in the room. It was just in the house. And
it wasn't a baby. She was older. She wasn't a baby though. She was like 6 or 7.
But let's keep it thorough. I don't know about y'all. I happen to know strippers, And I know it be kids in them locker rooms. I'm just going to put that out there.
Yo, all right, first off, before this shit goes extra,
literally anything podcast.
Let me give y'all my two. Let me give y'all my two real fast. So here's the first part, right? The justice system, when it comes to black men, is trash. We get fucked over exponentially more than any other color, creed, or whatever you want to use, demographic of any kind. So to see that a deal was struck with the DA changed, and then the other DA not honored the deal, and that is the technicality upon which Bill Cosby has been released. If you're not aware of that, that is the technicality of why he has been released. He's been released because he struck a deal with DA Bruce Castor. Bruce Castor was no longer in office by the time it came to trial. The next DA said, "Fuck your deal. I don't got to honor nothing." And the Supreme Court said, "Fuck out of here. How can people trust the court if y'all give deals that y'all don't honor?" Now, so for that part, it's like bittersweet, because I'm glad that they're examining things and going through things and giving it that proper look so that shit is done properly. On the other hand, fuck him. Let me finish. On the other hand, fuck him, and I hate that it had to be him that it happened to for it to work that way. I fucking hate that shit, because it's a dozen other motherfuckers who deserve it more, who really are in bad spots, who really got the system working against them. So that's what I said. So it's bittersweet on that side of things. But here's the other thing, and this is the bullshit right here. And I'm talking to all y'all who's on there like happy, acting like a publisher's clearinghouse check just came to your house because Bill Cosby got released from jail. You dickheads. So here's my problem, right? Y'all don't remember when this dude went on a literal nationwide tour talking about how young black men ain't shit, and if they pulled their pants up, the cops wouldn't shoot them, and how he was not fucking with us at all. He wasn't fucking with us. And as soon as he got locked up, everybody was free my man Bill Cosby with the like, fuck him, y'all. Like, real shit, fuck him. Like, I can't imagine that anybody deserves our fucking, like, sympathy or whatever the case is less than him. This motherfucker literally went on a tour telling us how young black men ain't shit, all the reasons why, all the things that's fucked up about our neighborhoods, all the things that's fucked up about the way we raised, all the things that are fucked up about us in general as a people. Now, did he say some things that maybe people didn't want to hear that might have been true in certain situations? Yeah, but who the fuck are you to talk to us like that? Fuck you, dude. Like, you don't get to look down on nobody because you had a sitcom. Your show is amazingly funny, and goddamn it, it's nothing I can do about that. But fuck you, like, fuck you though, like, fuck out of here. Y'all up here all hyped for this nigga, like he was rolling for you, like he was really rocking for y'all. Bill Cosby didn't give a fuck about y'all. He wanted y'all to buy pudding, watch Fat Albert, watch the Cosby Show, and keep it pushing. He don't want nothing to do with y'all niggas. Nothing to do with you motherfuckers.
Pages, nigga.
Like,
picture pages.
All right, let's keep it 1,000. Do you find it weird at all that he played a gynecologist on TV?
I mean, later on, full circle, it now seems creepy enough.
Do you find it weird that his barbecue sauce was making bitches sleepy in the house? Cliff special sauce. I remember being young thinking like, Hunts don't do that to people.
Cliff special sauce, indeed. Yeah, no, man. But seriously, that's kind of like, those are my two big things with it. It's like I said, number one, I wish it was somebody else that could have got this shot, like to get their case looked at, or like I wish it was someone else that could represent this properly, because I hate that it's him. But above that, he don't really fuck with us. He don't. Like, so all y'all motherfuckers out here capping with your hype shit. Oh yeah, Bill out. Let's go. Like, man, fuck Bill. Like, man, that shit is crazy. I hate that I gotta say that to people. Like, I hate that I got people on my timeline, like when I go on my socials and shit, who really was like, yeah, Bill ain't do nothing. Bill ain't do nothing. Like, y'all wildin'. Bill ain't do nothing. The Bill ain't do nothing gang is wildin'. Y'all out of control. Fuck out of here. Bill ain't do nothing.
Now I say this. Them like the two joints that they keep on saying that, you know, like the one with the masculine faces.
Janice. You talking about the one that looked like Howard Stern? Shorty looked like Howard Stern.
Yo, Shorty looked like she looked like Rocky Dennis.
Oh shit! Damn, that's hard.
I see him get shot over that.
My mom says I look like a lion.
Damn. All right, hold up.
Oh shit.
Let's get some comments, and so I'll take it back to Gigi. Gigi was just saying, you know, that some of the women in that situation put themselves in the situation. And coming from a woman, I'm gonna just let that stand and shut the fuck up on it. I'm gonna just let that comment be that and not say a motherfucking word because I'm gonna let that stand as it is. Now she did double back and say he abused the situation, but you can't tell me them white women didn't know what was up. And like man, I don't know. So here's the thing, right? I know enough survivors and have become friends with enough people who have gone through these situations to where I might be slightly hypersensitive to it. I will admit that. I do not. It's not something that I take lightly, and it's something that I understand how traumatic it is. So I don't. I tend to, as Hood always says, I tend to lean accuser just naturally. It's my tendency. So you know, but like even these chicks is like, come on, y'all. Like, I don't know. How much can a motherfucker stand? So, you know.
Hey, yo, Aunt Viv jumped off the porch too.
Did she?
Yeah, Aunt Viv jumped off the porch. She said she spoke that gospel. I forget what she said exactly, but she was basically like, Felicia Rashad, you gotta do better. Like she was like, I myself know 3 women who have gone through this, who are friends of mine, who just haven't come forward. And then that's when Felicia Rashad said something along the lines like not trying to take away from the victims. Like, bruh.
Right.
What does she call it? An abortion of our justice system or some nonsense like that?
Yeah, some outrageously unnecessary metaphor she used. I can't remember exactly what it was, but she definitely was doing a lot. Let's see who else. McClure sending us some love. 10 out of 10 on the take. This is why he rocks with us. Sylvia wants to know how we feel about R. Kelly. Fuck R. Kelly.
That's what I was going to say next.
I think we said that. Like,
what if the tables are turned? What if Bill's still in and they let R. Kelly out?
You can't let R. I mean, fuck the bullshit. Like
nobody gave R. Kelly a deal.
Bill got out on a technicality.
Exactly.
He got out on a technicality. This ain't got shit to do with guilt or innocence. That shit was a technicality, and that motherfucker was like,
it was paperwork. It was literally paperwork. Look at what we do. Like I give you a perfect analogy of that, bro. I give you a perfect analogy. You know how it be them days where it be like 4 fights, 2 parent calls, 3 parent meetings, some dumb shit happened, and a kid who did something goofy at 9 o'clock, it's 3:30, and you like, damn, I got this letter, and the young boy is gone. He already gone. When he show up to school the next morning, if you don't get in touch with his parents, you can't send him home. What's done is done. Like it is what it is.
Y'all called me yesterday.
It's the same thing. Like you understand what I'm saying?
I'm saying, what if the shoe is on the other foot? All of these circumstances combined, and it's just the other person. Is the conversation different?
It probably is, but the conversation may be different, but my opinion doesn't change.
Oh, for sure.
My opinion doesn't change.
That shit's crazy because a lot of times, like, you don't hear about this on a perspective of women towards men.
Shout out to Hat. Barbecue Sauce episode is definitely exhibit A through F. Appreciate you for checking us out again, bro. We definitely appreciate your time. Gigi said R. Kelly fucking kids. Those parents need to be like that. Yo, Gigi don't miss no words, bro. Like, you not gonna get over here and get them comments. Now, Sylvia, I do not. Okay, so listen, I had to slip up a couple weeks ago. With the Best of Both Worlds album, and that was a Jay-Z R. Kelly collaboration. But I do not listen to R. Kelly music anymore. I do not. I don't Step in the Name of Love. I don't See If You're Ready. I don't do any of these things. There are no 12 plays. There are no any of those. And I'm just giving you a list of songs because I'm letting you know that I was a fan, but I am not anymore. I cannot support that. I have daughters. Like, I mean, like, fuck out of here, bro. Like,
damn, do you think Meg Thee Stallion had to cut R. Kelly a check?
for
Body yaddy yaddy.
but I hope not. God,
She put that on his commissary.
Oh man, give him some noodles. So the parents need to go to jail. Seems to be a consensus, and yeah, y'all, because you ain't no way that wasn't happening, and y'all ain't know. Y'all was like anime Bullock Mama on what's that got to do with it? I don't know.
You gotta look at the
bushes,
fact
put money in the city.
That Aaliyah's parents signed over their rights to allow him to marry her.
Yeah, apparently.
I thought that was forged paperwork. That was forged paperwork.
Yeah, from what I understand, that was forged. But apparently, he's like the Pied Piper, like in real life. Like that nickname wasn't like that wasn't happenstance, and it works on the parents too because they was all in the shit with him. Like it's just incredible, man. We got to protect each other a little bit.
You remember I tried to get Shorty fired because she was still playing R. Kelly in class.
Oh yeah.
Bro, I was hot that day.
Yeah, I remember that.
So someone's gonna make love.
Here's the thing.
17 to the 8s. One thing.
So Sylvia, I'll tell you this. I don't go searching to see if he wrote a song because him writing a song, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just not that vigilant about it. I respect those who are, but I'm not doing that.
First of all, you really think he wrote a song? Because the way I was, the shit I thought that nigga was illiterate. He
could freestyle his ass off.
Him and Floyd Mayweather was in the same class, not learning shit. I don't want to fight Floyd. You want to punch my fucking head off, but we know you can't read.
Listen, man, if you fight Floyd, you're gonna have a good. All you gotta do is survive. That's a great payday. I'll fight Floyd tomorrow for the right check.
Hey,
I'm not fighting him for free.
Clifford Harris did it to him though.
Allegedly.
Nah, there's people there.
I mean, I would love to see the tapes. I would love to see the receipts on that.
I want to see the receipts of the Diddy and J. Cole fight.
Yeah, no, that's a great story. Did you hear him? Like,
He got active.
It's a hell of a story, man. I tell you what, no matter what you think about Diddy ain't scared.
Kettlebell to the coach, nigga. Kettlebell to the coach.
The UCLA coach.
Yeah. Like,
and if we keeping it thorough, he let it off in that club that night.
Everybody knows that. That's why we so mad at him about Shine getting fucking about Shine getting deported, because we know for a fact it wasn't Shine, it was Diddy.
Shine's a whole politician now. He's in the House of Representatives in Belize.
Yeah, that's what's up though. I'm glad he landed on his feet, because Diddy definitely ain't do shit for him with that. But that's another story for another day. The Diddy curse. But to wrap it up, Bill Cosby, eat a dick. Felicia Rashad,
eat a dick.
And this pains me,
or eat a clip.
He was like the other mom, but eat a dick. I just y'all gotta chill on this, man. This brother should be right where he was. I don't really give a fuck, but y'all not gonna be on here on these airwaves and social medias capping like y'all really believe this motherfucker just completely innocent because y'all know him. Like, I know a lot of fucked up people, and I still love them, but they fucked up people, and that's okay. Like, you can't enable that fucked upness, if that makes any sense. Like, it's all right though, but moving along. Moving along. So before we get into some other shit, I just want to tap into some other shit that happened with the Supreme Court today. They upheld the voting restrictions in Arizona, which is a problem because that means that some of these other voter restriction laws start trying to get passed in other states. They are going to start using this Supreme Court ruling as precedent, and they're going to start some goofy shit at the polls with us. So I'm going to say very early, I'm going to say right now, make sure your voting shit is in order. If you need to vote early through mail-in ballots or whatever, make sure all your T's are crossed, I's are added, Q's are slashed, and everything else, because they are really trying to make it happen for the voter restriction shit. So, you know, make sure it's taken care of. And that's just something I wanted to put out there. You'll hear more about it as voting time comes. It's only July. I'm sure in September and October, we'll start to hear a lot more of these as these state court cases come up. And yeah, just be aware of that shit, man. The Supreme Court had a busy week too. We've been getting to something else with that. But yeah, man. So yeah, make sure your voting shit is in order. If you give a fuck, and if you don't, that's cool too. But if you do, make sure your shit's in order because they're gonna try and fuck with you.
And make sure you vote at your local elections.
Because those are the ones that matter. Stop worrying about the fucking presidential election. Worry about your city council. Worry about your state rep. Those are the ones that fucking matter. Those are the laws that affect you directly on a more.
Find out who your alderman is.
All these. First off, whoever your alderman is, he's crooked. It's just it's fucking. It's absolutely no. You can't be an alderman. Yeah, be straight up. That's the most fucked up political.
Unless your name is Mays Gilliam. If your name is Mays Gilliam. You are the guy. You were that guy.
I don't know who Mays Gilliam is.
He is from Hater State.
Okay. See, I'm about to say I just don't trust people with two last names ever. Like I don't. If you have two last names for your name, I don't fucking trust you. I don't understand why'd your father Mays Gilliam. Like I've told you we had this state conversation though. I've seen that movie like once, literally. I've seen that movie one fucking time. I'm not saying it's not. My guy's in it, so you know. It's not that I'm above watching it.
Nate one time Dogg is in that movie numerous times. You gotta love a movie where Nate Dogg is actually singing in the movie.
I'm down for anything Nate Dogg involved. Like, dude was like the shit. Rest in peace, Nate Dogg. That was my guy, man. So and get well to Biz Markie because apparently a lot of. So TMZ had this. Whenever I see shit on TMZ, I just assume it's good because they usually do a very good job of waiting to the very last minute to say something. It was on TMZ for like 20 minutes and then the shit was down. But by then, niggas had started posting it. So, you know, but either way, get well, Biz. We hope you pull through because ain't nobody really want to put them rest in peace shout outs. We rather put get wells and he's better. So
it was diabetic complications, correct?
Yes. That sugar, definitely gotta watch it when y'all dealing with that. That's a real situation. But no, so definitely get well to Biz. All right, y'all. So we got a few goofy shits, and we got I'm gonna go off on one of these. It's gonna be bad, so I'm gonna wait on that because I feel like I just kind of went off on the whole situation of Bill. So we'll go to something we can get a little more. Oh, y'all know today is Bobby Bonilla Day. Y'all hear
about Bobby Bonilla Day?
July 1st.
Wow, it is Bobby Bonilla
Day.
Hey, let's have a drink for Bobby Bonilla.
Oh man, yeah, hell yeah, because that is a hustle like a motherfucker. Like
almost as good. Matter of fact, better than Allen Iverson Day.
Yeah, like because Allen Iverson got Reebok for that money,
right?
Like that was different. Like this dude got the Mets. Bobby got the Mets. They pay him every. What is it like 20? What?
No. It's like 1.5.
No, it's 1.5 million.
No, I'm the amount is definitely. I'm talking about to what year? I'm trying to think.
Oh, to 2032, I believe it's either 2032 or 2035, and he'll be 71 years old.
2035.
2035, he'll be 71 years old when he receives his final check from the New York Metropolitans.
So the genius of this deal is that he was on their roster at the end of the year in the year 2000. He was not being as productive of a player as he had been previously, and they wanted to buy his contract out. His contract was an amazingly large contract at the time, but it wasn't a ton of money left on it. But it was still expensive to have to do it. So he actually decided to say, hey, this is how I want to structure my buyout. And now he gets $1.25683 million every July 1st until the year 2035. He stopped playing baseball in the year 2001. Like this is just like the ultimate fuck y'all. Like they did his agent is the shit. Like that's so decent, man. Like he could be the most fucked up individual on the planet. Like he could be a gambling, drunk, prostitute addicted asshole, and he always going to be up one day a year. Like he might fucking all up every year, one day guaranteed. He gonna be up on these niggas, like, and that is that's good planning right there, bro.
So when I looked it up, just now, it said that the Orioles pay him $500,000. Is that rolled into the 1 million, or is he still getting the 1 million plus the 500,000 that the Orioles are paying him?
I do not know. I won't tell you that I know that and then sit up here and lie. I could definitely check it out, but
I could speculate. I would speculate that that's actually added on because of the fact that, I mean, we're just talking about what he did with the Mets. The Mets that was his buyout from the Mets. So
yeah, he played a little bit more after that. He didn't. He was not done.
I think that $500,000 is additional,
separate of it. Probably
you know
is.
What I'm saying.
And it was. Listen, man, it was an amazing deal.
And that's what. And that payment didn't start immediately. That payment started like
it started about I want to say
in the 2010s, right?
I want to say 2011 was the first one. 2011 was the first one, but still, 2011 and 2035 is crazy. Like
25 years.
25 years, yeah. So, like, you just gotta definitely, tip your hat to that agent that. That finesse them numbers. He finagled the fuck out of them numbers. Like, let me this pot up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
no, he definitely that was bad. That was very bad. AOE, this is real shit though. All of our legends are definitely dying early, man. Like the people from our generation, it's almost kind of like a rock and roll thing where a lot of them dudes was just kicking early for a minute. Like we in that zone where like between 50 and 60 is like who knows what the fuck it's gonna be, man. And I hope that trend goes away because I don't want to keep having to say this, but Biz was last reported to be in hospice. He's 57. What X is 56, something like that. Not even.
He was 51.
51. He had just turned 50 years. Shock G was in his 50, like just so many Black Rock, all these dudes in that 50 to 60 range, man. So yeah, I hope that trend gets bucked as well. Yeah, I'm not comfortable with seeing that shit.
Yo,
I need our brothers to fight and be here with us. But go ahead, man.
To speak on that, and it's crazy to think about it, but you got to remember the era that we grew up in. Like I'm a generation below them. You and I are a generation below them, and you gotta look at what we went through, or our parents' generation, or the teens when we were 10, 11 years old, the people who was just above us. Like it was the crack epidemic.
Facts.
You got all of these absentee homes, like fathers gone and stuff like that. So the stress level on people is major. And we talk about
it was different. It's different. Yeah, for sure.
We talk about mental health on here every single week. And I believe in a lot of these cases, these people are dealing with mental health issues that they never resolved. And if you're sitting up here, if you might have become successful and were able to get out of your hood or whatnot, and be able to do some things that other people haven't done. But a lot of times people don't check, they don't check in. They don't go and see a psychologist, a psychiatrist. They don't talk to nobody and get all of this stuff off of their chest, off of their heart. So you get to a certain point where like all of that shit is strangling you. And if you don't have a way to release that, and a lot of times people think that you release it through your music. And in some ways you do, but in other ways, like that shit is still weighing on you. And I believe that a lot of times that's what's that's taking people out.
I mean, it's the drugs and like what you were saying, particularly with our generation above us, like all our OGs and everybody that came before us. It's kind of like you don't really take your business to them people. You know what I mean? It's a very stigmatized thing, and I think like even our generation, even people like I know people my age, you know, that frown upon mental health, you know, therapy and all those things like that. It's not really something I think like Hood's generation has it almost perfect. And I won't, and the only thing I say is that they know a little too much about it, so some of them are dramatic. But by the by, I think y'all generation have a healthy understanding of what mental wellness and taking good care of yourself looks like a little bit better than we did, for sure.
We have the one thing that I will say that my generation has somewhat of an oversaturation of self-diagnosis. And diagnosing yourself via Twitter. Oh, I saw that before. So now
it must be me.
Because I don't be getting hungry. You know what I mean? Like not diminishing from people who have eating disorders or anything, you know, along those lines. But there's like I said, an oversaturation of people being self-diagnosed because they saw something online before.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, you're right about that, bro. You're right about that. Because some people are, you know, they're gonna find the excuse, and the information is available. So when you readily have that type of information available, you always gonna open yourself up to those who really don't have the best intentions with the information, or who want to bullshit people, or whatever the case be. So no, you're right about that. But I like I said, just in general though, I think y'all have it infinitely more right than my generation did. Like I definitely have people who I know who are my age who you like, oh, well, you know, I'm feeling this way or that way. And it's like, you know, why don't you go talk to somebody? And they're like, hey, you don't go talk to nobody, my motherfucking business. I'm like, damn, okay, relax. Like, motherfuckers really genuinely ready to like run the fade with you because you told them maybe you might want to go talk to a psychiatrist. Like, yo, bro, why don't you go see a therapist? Like, man, I'll beat you the fuck up. Nick, like, whoa, slow down, bro.
Why don't you go see a fucking like I did, and that's the reason why I'm not all fucked up in my head right now.
Yeah, like you need a hug, nigga. Like, what's wrong with you,
bro?
Like,
can I tell you my last therapy or my last first therapy session with a new therapist. So y'all know, like a couple months ago, like I was out of it. Like I was
socking the shit out of people in Walmart allegedly.
Yeah.
So I'm you know, I had this, her name's Carol, and we just didn't work. I just didn't really like I felt like she talked too much. I don't know. She just like spoke a little bit too much, and she was a little bit too interested in my personal, like in my love life. Like, you want me? Like, what you want some dick? Like I didn't like that at all. So,
gee, that is the worst shit ever. Like, like, just a quick interjection, Hood. If somebody in your life tells you that they are down or upset or depressed or sad or any of these type of emotions that they are trying to express to you, I don't care what you do, but you dumb you better not ever just tell them it's life, suck it up. Like, that is the literal, like, I don't know that there's a worse thing you could say to a person who's clearly trying to be open and fragile and vulnerable with you than if you just be like, hey man, shit happened, bro. I don't know what to tell you. Like, damn, like, yeah, exactly. Like, don't ever say that shit to anybody who you think is going through something or is trying to express to you. Like, I don't give a fuck how fake you think they are, how much you don't like them. Don't say that shit to nobody. Like, don't say that shit to nobody.
Your mom ever told? Well, y'all didn't have depression as a teenager. My mom was like,
yeah,
I mean, y'all did, but y'all didn't.
I didn't know. Right.
I know what you mean. So me being my mom, but how come you didn't come out your room all day? I'm depressed. You better go depress them damn dishes. Like, all right. No, so
listen. I couldn't say that shit to my dad. I wouldn't have dared say that shit to my dad. Like, I can't even hold you. Like, a lot of my mental break was from when my dad passed. So, like, that's when I started discovering a lot of that shit about myself. So, like, you know, that was my time. But I couldn't imagine having these conversations with my dad. Like, telling him, like, about my journey through, like, my mental wellness and health and all that. Like, he'd be looking at me like, man, if you don't drink a beer, sit your ass down, smoke a joint or something. Like, I know my dad. Like, and it's not because he don't give a fuck, but because that's not where he come from.
Well, also, so that might be what works for him, though. A lot of us, we project what works for us.
Right. Facts.
So I'm my first therapy session with this woman, with this, she has to be my age. She has to be she's like 20, maybe 30.
Right.
And she was like, so I mean, how you doing? You ever see the video of the little kid? He get dropped off for school the first time, little Mexican boy. He had dropped off at school for the first time. And I was like, how you feeling? He's like, fine. Like that was me.
Oh shit!
She was like, "You okay?"
Was you was on it.
Yes.
Oh shit! That's funny. Yeah. Yo, so when you do your Jones, and this is a quick aside for those who haven't been through this process. So do you do phone intake like when you go to a new therapist? Do you do like a phone intake with them before you even go into the office, or you just raw dog it and go straight to the office?
Go right in because I got to see what the energy is like. I got it because you know what happened. What happened when I didn't mentally prepare myself and I walked up to that red ass floor?
Yeah, you had a whole freak out. Yeah, no, yeah, but see, here go the thing though, like for me, right? Because when I've had a situation like that, I'll do the phone screen jump because I get the energy on the phone. Like first off, I already got your picture in front of me, and I'm already getting vibes off of your photograph. And now I'm calling you and I'm talking to you. Or if I call and I gotta leave a message, because you know some of them they're busy and shit. Like that's the thing, they front like they be overbooked. They really don't be though, because niggas don't be going to therapists. But that's a whole other discussion. Right. But anyway, so then if you call me back like 3 days after I leave you the message, like what if I was in the middle of a mental break? You don't give a fuck about your patients. I ain't using you. Like that's how I do shit. I be on that type time. Just exit these motherfuckers out, bro. I'm awful. Like I
got a couple of ex-therapists.
I'm not trusting my mental health in somebody I don't got a good vibe with.
Yo, and it's wild. Like I've been dealing with like I remember my first time actually going to therapy, because I didn't like my stepmom back in the day, and like my dad was like, "Well, we got to figure something out." Like I don't know, like she not my mom, so like we, like it was real. Like it was.
You're not my dad.
Like I was going through that, mind you.
You're not my dad.
Like
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Like me and my mom, we have our issues. You know what I'm saying? I love my mom to death, but we have our issues. But
sometimes it ain't perfect.
Like listen, at that point in my life, I'm probably 10 or 11 years old, and I'm going through it because, like, I want things to be different than what they are. So my dad worked for the city. He got great health insurance. Cool, I got you. We going to CHOP. We going to go sit in front of a therapist, and I'm mad because I don't want to talk to no therapist. I don't even know what a therapist is. I'm dead. Like, what are we doing? A psychiatrist? I'm not crazy. Like,
I'm about to say, at that age, that just means crazy.
I'm not crazy.
Bitch, you mean I'm talking to Harley Quinn?
Like, I'm not crazy. I just don't like her at this particular moment. Hold on.
Dad's taking me to Arkham Asylum. Dad's taking me to Arkham Asylum.
So the crazy part about it is, it wasn't just a situation for me. We went to family therapy. You dig what I'm saying? And it was a situation, that came about because, number one, I wasn't comfortable in the situation, but we was all dealing with some shit. Now, I'm not going, air people's dirty laundry because, that's not what we do on this show. But it was a lot going on, and it gave me the opportunity to be in a place where you learn how to trust an outsider.
Right.
And
for sure,
when I started going through, the rest of the things in life that, like life throws shit at you, and how people say it's just life or whatever, but they end up jumping off a fucking bridge. I didn't want to be that person. I don't have it in me to fucking kill myself. So I was just going to go crazy, and I'm not trying to go crazy because I got babies to raise. So within that, it's like the fact that I went through the family counseling as a youth when it was time to go through the divorce and trying to figure out how to navigate life afterwards, it was like, all right, cool. Well, I need to talk to somebody. And I honestly, the first thing I was looking for a black therapist. I'll be honest. Like, I need to find somebody that I feel like would understand.
You made that same mistake I made.
Listen, but
and then you realize they be on nigga shit.
Listen, no. That's
what happened to me.
I never ended up finding a black therapist. Like, I'm going through, no, I don't like. All right, well, this one is close. She dealt. Fuck it, I'm gonna give this person a try. I can't remember the lady's name, but she was close to where I live. So I went, sat down and talked to her. But I'll give you another chance. I was on my Goodwill hunting. I went like I didn't snap on her or nothing like that, but I went back.
Right.
And it was one of them things where you got to actually sit down and start finding out, yeah, you might have been a contributor to a lot of this bullshit that you're going through, but like you.
Oh yeah, no, you learn some shit about yourself in this times. Like
so,
real rap. Especially if you're doing it right and being honest and like really doing the work that they working with you. You know what I mean? Because you really learn some shit about yourself.
Yeah, because within that situation, we talked, and I'm just like, I mean, because yeah. Well, how do you feel about this? Well, what do you think is going like that? Like that mentality going. I'm like, I don't want to hear that shit. Like, no, tell me some shit. Like, explain to me what the fuck you think is going on here. Because if you tell me, well, what do you think? You just stealing my money, even though I ain't paying for this shit. My job is, but
yeah, but don't regurgitate. Yo, but real rap.
What?
Like,
what's your? Go ahead.
But no, I was about to say I said no to like 4 black therapists before I ended up finding like a therapist who I could work with, because again I was making something that ain't had shit to do with shit part of my criteria. Like if I could talk to you and I feel better after I talk to you and you give me good feedback and it's productive, I don't give a fuck if you green, pink, or purple. Like it doesn't matter. Like that's not what I'm looking for, and that's why it took me so long to find a therapist that I like, because I was looking for the other shit as opposed to trying to find somebody who actually worked for what I need. So I definitely made that mistake for myself personally.
What's your worst experience with a therapist, if you care to share?
Worse? All right, so I did a little phone joint, right? And it was with a brother, and it was like he wasn't like young, but he was young for like a therapist. Like you generally want your therapist to be like 50s and
been
up.
Through some shit,
yeah, like to have lived a little bit of life. But dude was like early 40s, like late 30s, early. I don't remember exactly.
Nigga, I seen you at shampoo yesterday.
Right,
bubbles all over the place.
So this I was this is when I first when I started but never like picked it back up, like when I was kind of like double dutching with it. Like I keep calling motherfuckers, but I wasn't like doing shit. But as I'm talking to the boy, he like getting my information in my background. So I'm like, yeah, my mom, because most of my issues stem from shit that happened with my mom. I got some issues from shit with my dad, but they're a little different. So when I started, that's the type time I was on in my information exchange. This motherfucker was like, so why wasn't your dad in the picture? Hold up, bro. Who the fuck is you talking to? Like,
right.
It shit just went south from there, because I felt like he assumed some shit about me when I was already giving you everything. Like, if you just shut the fuck up and let me talk, I'm gonna give you all that. But you want to try and start coming to conclusions, and we've been talking for 3 minutes.
And then also, as a child, why would you have that answer? Like if that was the case, why would you have that answer?
Yeah, exactly. Like,
so why was your mom smoking crack? I don't know. It tastes good.
they put cinnamon in it.
Oh shit!
Well, first of all, it was the Contras. It was the Contras.
Little bubbling brown sugar is what happens. Yeah, So like that. Like I've never had a bad in-office experience, because I've only been in office with 2 actual therapists. Most of my interaction has been through phone screens and things of that nature. So, because like I said, I won't go into the office if I don't feel the vibe is right. So that's why I do a lot of phone shit at the beginning to see where I'm at with it, because I need that energy to be right. Because once I come in there, I want to come in there and be productive. I don't want to come to your office. I don't got that kind of time. Yo, I got kids and a job. I got a bunch of shit I do. I don't got an hour to be wasting, bro. So like, I'd rather do that little 15-minute boop bop. Nope, don't like it. Bang, and then keep it moving with the next nigga. So that's just me. But respect.
Left, what about you?
I don't really feel like I had matter of fact, because I've only been to 2 therapists. I'll say 2 therapists and dealing with pastors and shit, which that shit ain't work.
Pastors is hoes.
Listen, don't get that nigga started. Go ahead, bro.
So
that's a whole nother discussion.
Yeah,
that's a whole episode.
That ain't even an episode. That's a brothers amongst each other have a conversation, because that will go on fucking live. But what I'll say is, I think it was one situation, and I can't even blame the therapist on this situation. It was just me being in a bad space at that time, and I like, and this goes back to the childhood situations where we go into therapy, and they brought up some, like, my stepmom brought up a situation of me supposedly stealing, and it wasn't stealing, it was shit that was inside the house. Like, she used to work at a hotel, she used to get like chocolates and shit like that. So one day I grabbed some chocolates out of the refrigerator or whatever, and I was eating them in bed, and it was what it was. So the ones I didn't eat, I tucked them under my pillow. I forgot about them. So she going through her normal, changing the linens and whatnot, and she finds the chocolates, and she tell my pop,
"You got in fat young boy trouble."
But you remember, nigga, I was skinny.
I know, but that's what's funny, because you wasn't a fat young boy. That's why I'm laughing like that.
So she was on some, the boy stealing and this, that, and the third, and like, we really fucking go through it or whatever. And in that situation, it was just so, like, it was really, really pissing me off, because first of all, anybody that know me know, all right, I had, like, my character, like, that's not me. I'm not no fucking thief. Mind you, I had some issues when I was a young boy. I might have snatched some shit here and there, but I grew
that ain't your heart. That ain't your heart.
That ain't never been my heart. If I snatched it, it was because I needed it. But that situation, it was just like the vibe in that room that day was, at that point, something I had never dealt with before. And I just wanted to throw shit that day, because I felt so misunderstood in that moment, because it's like, I didn't even do nothing. And you sitting up here making it seem like I'm this fucked up individual because I ate some fucking chocolate and I left some shit under my pillow. Like, it's not that fucking major, and you're making it everything. Chill the fuck out.
That's how it was, man. That's how it was. Lit Anything podcast for the people. Just so y'all know, we in here having a quick discussion about just mental health in general and some of our experiences with it. It wasn't where we was going to go, but this is always an open space for that. So that's where we at right now. Go ahead, Brotherhood.
So I had my mom on here before, and she told y'all about how she came to the school, cussed everybody out because they tried to put me in the 4 students. The 4 students in the 3 teacher class. So I've been going to therapy since I was in 1st grade. 1st grade was a rough year for me. I want to say 1st grade, I missed almost 100 days off of 1 day and 2 day suspensions alone. Like, missed a lot of school in 1st grade. A lot of school.
That's why you love them kids so much, because you was one of them.
Right.
Real shit. No, and that's not even funny. That's real shit. No, you have a kinship with them in a way where some people are never going to understand them the way you will.
Especially when I know what it feels like to be written off. Like, before you even get to, oh yeah, I remember you. I seen you in the hallway last year. Like,
You one of them, yeah.
Right. So, or I had your brother. You won't be acting like Ray, like stuff like that. So I'm in
Dupriest. I think Dupriest every time I think of it.
Right. So we I have therapy. I had group therapy. I had aggression retention. I think it was therapy, art therapy, and I had one-on-one. So I want to say her name was like Dr. Scheiber or something. She was my school psychologist. So I had all 3 sessions with her, and then also with the guidance counselor, Mr. Campos. Mr. Campos looked exactly like Stone Cold Steve Austin. Like, he used to wear Austin 316 shirts to work every now and then. Like, that was his. He used to do the. So yeah. So we have.
My bad, E. We didn't know it was gonna go here, bro. We got some bullshit coming later. Just hang tight. As soon as we done with this, I'm getting right into the goofy shit. Don't worry.
So y'all, first of all, y'all know how y'all have a very good gauge of how my mom get down. She ain't necessarily riding for her kids, but you ain't gonna be weird.
Shit.
Right. So whatever. I'm going to therapy, all this stuff. The doctor, she cool. She's, oh yeah, I know you cuss. If that's how you talk, that's how you talk. That's okay. So I'm like, yeah, and then this bitch going motherfucking, yeah, fuck Miss Wiseman. Bro, I had a mouth.
You can't tell, but you can't tell a kid that they got free reign to cuss and don't think they're not going to take it too far. Like, that Kevin Hart joke is the realest joke ever. Like, you really can't give a kid that kind of latitude. Oh, dumbass teacher, bitch. Yo, stupid ass bitch. She said she got one nipple. Yeah.
Long titty, no nipple having ass bitch.
She's like, yeah, I know that. I don't like Miss Wiseman either. Yeah, fuck her. Like, everything that I'm saying, I'm like, damn, she cool. This is a cool white lady. Like, this white lady with the red hair, cool. Go ahead, Carrot Top. Like, yeah, like, you a cool white lady. Man, once a month they bring your parents in to fill them in on progress.
Oh, and she ran all the tapes.
Ran tape. Oh, yeah, your son got a mouth on him. On January 14th, he said, and I quote, this bitch got a fucking yuck mouth. I'm like, what happened to confidentiality?
Oh, shit.
Yo, she ran tape.
That's wow.
And then, but the funny thing is, I didn't even get beat for that. So, transparency. I grew up in a domestic abuse household. My parents fought like cats and dogs, and so that obviously, cops come in your house all the time and shit like that. That messes with a child, right?
Right. That's not a normal environment, right?
So, working those things out. She tells them verbatim, yeah, you know what I mean? My mom hit my dad with this, and then my dad yoked my mom up, and da-da-da-da. Man, I got the worst ass whooping when I got home. Why you in there telling them what the fuck going on? What goes on in this house stays in this house. Bruh. Man. Got them white people down there thinking we crazy. Looking back on it, look at y'all was.
Do you see stuff right now there? Like, yeah, no, that's wild. Man, listen. Listen, we grew up with some wild shit. All of us got some stories, I'm sure. If we told about either our parents or the people that was close to our parents, people would be like, damn, y'all had fucked up parents. We didn't have fun. Like, we love our parents. Don't get that fucked up. But okay. Like, ain't nobody perfect. And some of the missteps they took are ones that we will make sure we'll never take. So it's not always negative. Sometimes you gotta do what you can with it.
I'll give y'all two quick ones. So my whole life, my dad always had Fridays and Saturdays off. So a lot of times, just to leave the house, my dad would go out with his friends, not necessarily like talking to chicks or nothing, but my dad was just an entertainer. Go out dancing. He knew somebody who knew, he knew somebody who knew Diddy, got into a Diddy party. He knew this and that. Oh, we would Ja Rule tonight, like stuff like that. So my mom was pissed off. My dad did something. My mom was pissed off. She knew he was going out. So my dad had his clothes laid out for when he get home from work. I'm going to DC this weekend. So my dad get to the club. He dancing, boom, 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 dancing. And he was like, yo, I keep smelling something. This bitch stink. Dancing with a chick. This bitch stink. So then he keep like trying to hit the
quick
trying to get the And he was like, nah, I think it's me. So then he was like, nah, it ain't me. So he going like this, trying to. He was like, oh no, I don't stink. So then the DJ was like, everybody put your hands in the air. My dad put his hands up and then put his hands down, and his sleeves rolled all the way down to his wrists. My mom cut slits in the shoulders of his shirt. So this nigga sleeves came off. So my dad, mad as hell, went in the bathroom like, yo, like I'm really pissed right now. He all the way in DC. So he go in the bathroom and realized he had a spoiled egg smashed in the front pocket of his shirt.
Wait a minute. He got all the way down there with this shit with the front shirt and the eggs. Oh man. She turned into the Purple Rain June.
Yo, I know y'all play Call of Duty, and that should be like from the grave. Like that's exactly how my or what's that? Halo, my fault.
Halo, yeah. No, that's funny as shit. Oh wow.
Another one. My mom, real quick. My mom and dad was arguing. You know when you arguing, you pissed off because everybody laughing now. Like it's funny. You mad, but everybody laughing. So my mom said something in front of everybody. Well, that's all right. Well, everybody leave. I'm gonna fuck you up. So my dad was like, shut up, and hit her in the back of the head with a Miss Fields cookie. Boom. That shit blew up into a trillion pieces.
Damn.
My mom came back down the steps with a styrofoam cup.
Wait a minute, but time out. Them some good ass cookies. But go ahead.
Right. my mom came back down the steps. She was pregnant. She was pregnant with me at the time. Came down the steps with a cup in her hand and just threw that shit in my dad's face. That cup was full of bleach. Threw bleach in my dad's face, and my dad grabbing the drawers, trying to get the towel off the drawers. My mom ran her ass up the steps and locked herself in a room because she thought my dad was trying to get a knife. This is the toxic household I grew up in, bro.
Yo,
wow.
Like my dad got like a whole light mark on his chest because my aunt threw fucking hot grease on this nigga.
Oh, like chicken grease?
Yeah, man.
Jesus
and that's
Christ.
all I'm gonna say about that story. But yeah, like he dark skinned, but then like right here, he light skinned.
Damn, Drake said, yeah, I'm light skinned, but I'm still a dog nigga. Your dad was like, that
oh shit. Yo,
and like your boy from Compton said, his dick ain't free. Oh my gosh.
Oh man. So we an hour and 7 in literally think podcast for the people. Let's just check in. Like I said, I'm about to get into some goofy shit now. I'm about to go off. Let me get these comments out real quick. Mine through boiling hot water on one of the exes. Bull had 2nd and 3rd degree burns to stomach to a stop. See, y'all can't be making these ladies upset.
Yeah, y'all be,
like no, they don't play fair.
Wait. It's not even about not making these women upset. It's about these fucking women being volatile. Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all?
Nah, bro.
The first thing.
I mean, hey, listen, bro.
Like,
nah, you gotta be in. That's not first. That's not first offense. First offense, you get probation. First offense, you get probation. Second offense, you get extended probation.
It ain't no woman throwing no hot water on you because you made her mad for the first time about a new thing. Like that ain't like
if she is doing that the first time and you stay with her, nigga, you like it.
Yeah, I'm about to say that's what you into. You a weird little kinky motherfucker is what that is. Yeah.
I'm gonna just let y'all know I don't have no physical injuries on my body nor mental injuries on my I'm lying on the mental, but I don't got no physical injuries on my body due to a woman that I was in a relationship with. So therefore, I'm letting you know that if you fuck me up, see you later.
You do me dirty, I'm gonna kill myself, and then you gotta live with it.
Oh, you gonna hit the Monica Jones on it? Look. So speaking of dumb shit, all right. So I'm gonna just give y'all a little bit of background on where I'm about to go with this. So I'm a basketball fan, and everyone knows that. I am not. I've never been. I never will be a Scottie Pippen fan.
Oh,
Scottie Pippen this week has gone off and said some of the most ridiculous shit I've ever heard in my life on more than one occasion. He thinks he's better than Kevin Durant.
This is new to me.
Let me see what else. Phil Jackson is a racist. What else we got from Scotty? Michael Jordan was selfish.
Yeah.
Let me get all the shit out. Charles, he still got a beef with Charles Barkley, even though like Charles will whoop his ass even now. Like today, Charles will beat the shit out of Scotty.
Right.
Like, so here's my thing, right? And I don't give a fuck what y'all say. I'm gonna cut this clip. I'm gonna post it on every page of ours. I'm gonna put it up here, and I'm gonna tell you, motherfuckers, Scottie Pippen is the most overrated player in NBA history. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. Scottie Pippen is the most overrated basketball player in the history of the National Basketball Association. That's just my opinion. Fuck you and whoever got an issue with that. Now, Scotty also just is about to start. He's about to put out a book. Scotty is also about to put out a bourbon that he has created. My problem with Scotty and the bourbon is that every picture he in now, he in the picture with the bourbon. Like, Scotty, just because you selling it don't mean you got to keep drinking it. He's clearly drinking too much of this bourbon. This nigga done took his braids out. He's looking like fucking Sideshow Bob. Like, it's the whole archetype right now is no Scottie Pippen, bro. No, bro looks really dead ass like Sideshow right now. Like, them things is hanging. Like, he's doing a lot, man. I like, sit the fuck down, Scottie Pippen. Now, here, what I will say is this, right? When you're trying to sell a book or sell a bourbon, you start doing media tours. All this came from a GQ article. A GQ article.
Why are you talking this spicy in GQ?
Why the fuck? Exactly. Who got a GQ to talk shit? See, and that's why I fuck with y'all, because I knew you would understand my anger with the situation. This is just more corny Scottie Pippen shit. Like, y'all motherfuckers got, like, come on, man. Hold it. I'm gonna put out some scathing reviews and talk a bunch of shit. Where we gonna go? Nigga, GQ. You tell me. We go to any magazine you want to go to. Man, call GQ up. What? Nigga, get my Versace suit pressed. Go do this interview.
Hey, Future, you wanna let my wife? You wanna let my wife go though? You like call Larsa. Let Larsa go.
Nigga, man.
Nah, but that's like like we all know weird, you know a sucker ass nigga from a big city, right? Like, I know mad jokers from Philly that was soft, right? And then they moved to like Egg Harbor City, New Jersey, or Pleasantville, or even Atlantic City. Nigga, we had, everybody had flip phones and walkie talkies and radio scooters. I had the whole block moving.
Me the thorough nigga,
yeah. And then come to find out, buddy was weak ass Thurnis. Like, I thought his name was Brick. Yep. No, his name is Thurnis. Like
that. We called that nigga Lunch Money. I ain't even know his name.
Exactly.
That nigga named Peaches, nigga. Like,
right.
We hit that nigga in the head with some peaches at lunch, and that became his name.
Like, how do you go to GQ and be hard?
Wait a minute. If that's not like it's a nigga on the planet with that actual story, and I want to meet that nigga. If you got hit in the head with peaches so much that they just called you Peaches, I want to talk to that person.
Bro, that's a real motherfucking story.
Like, I know it is. That's what I'm saying. I know. I
don't remember his name. I don't remember his name. I just remember a fight going on in the lunchroom and shit. I remember the fight, the actual fight. My girl's baby father was fighting some girl. Like, some girl jumped on him. Fight go crazy.
Your girl's baby father?
Yeah. Yeah,
what? You heard what the fuck he said? This nigga got a wild life. You hear that shit? My girl, baby dad. Like, what, nigga?
They fighting. Shorty titties pop out. I remember that shit because Shorty titties popped out. My ass big ass titties. But then
she was 16.
I was 16.
Yeah, you're right.
He had some big ass titties.
So the fight going on. And this guy that was hanging with us at the time got hit in the head with some lunchroom peaches.
Damn.
That instantly became his name. I don't remember his name to this day, but that nigga's name is always Peaches.
Man, listen, the hood give you a nickname, that's your fucking name. Like,
right.
Like, it don't matter what it is. You can see niggas when you 30. They gonna be like, yo, Dirty Rob. Like, what? Like, hold up, bro. I got a suit on. I'm with my wife.
It's a nigga I went to high school name. This nigga, his name is Jerry, but we call him Stank. That's it. Nigga Jerry, we just call him Stank.
And then some of them names stick beyond like anything. Like y'all, like I don't know if nigga like Left, you know, but like niggas know who Flip Murray is for the most part. Flip is our guy. Flip's first name is Ronald. Flip's name is Ronald Murray. The reason why niggas call him Flip is because when Above the Rim came out, the whole hood said you ugly as shit. You look like Flip from fucking Above the Rim. The name stuck. The name stuck to the point where that's what niggas, when he made it to the NBA, niggas was like Flip Murray. Like that's how long that shit stuck with him. He was getting announced in live, like when he was on 2K and live, his likeness, that shit said Flip Murray. Like that shit not a game. Like when you get a name in the hood, that's your name, nigga. Like that. You don't get to make no adjustments. You don't get to make no motherfucking edits. That's who you is till you die. That's my word. Like real shit.
If you looking for the TV, I smoke the TV.
Seriously, man. Like look, that's.
And here's the crazy part about this shit: the boy who we call Peaches, he possibly got like 50 bodies out here right now.
Good for him.
Knows? We don't know. We don't know. And it's probably because of the fact, and probably because of the fact that we start calling that nigga Peaches. I have no clue what happened with his life after we left high school.
Hey, if you watch her,
his name was Peaches.
I'm waiting for your closet to swing open. I don't know. The optics right there.
This nigga background bothers you.
Yo, so much.
Bothers the shit out of you. That shit
it looks like Paranormal Activity. Your whole ass cat going to fly by, and then
she locked out of the room.
no cat no hotels today from the cat. Like, yeah, we gonna leave the cat out of it, yo. That's funny. But what's the show on FX with Franklin Saint? Snowfall. His hitman, his muscle, that nigga named Peaches. Like he a matter of fact, you know who play him? D-Ray play him. But they got D-Ray with the scruffy beard and the afro. D-Ray really looked like a goon. Like they got him on that type time. That brother named Peaches. He got like 20 bodies in the first couple seasons of the show.
That's not off
like,
brand.
Don't let a name fool you. Like,
that's not off brand though, because we all know a light-eyed killer.
Mm-hmm. Listen, you know a quiet nigga killer. Everybody know all. Like
the funniest nigga alive.
Yeah, like oh man,
yo,
listen, I because niggas got cases, so I'm gonna shut the fuck up. But like we can talk about that shit.
I don't know you, but I know. I don't know you, but I know you.
Yeah, man, that's real shit. That's definitely real shit. But yeah, man, Scottie Pippen,
cat horny at the door. Look, you about to let his cat in.
Yeah, but no, but so the racist angle is the one that fuck with me the most. Like he said that Phil Jackson called that play for Tony Kukoc because Kukoc was white, not because Kukoc was a better shooter. What's up, nephew? He know damn well he ain't supposed to be in there. So like Kukoc was he's a better shooter than Scotty, and the play got drawn up for him. So all these years later, now all of a sudden he's saying that is he chasing the cat? Yo, what the fuck is happening behind us? Holy shit, man! See, and this is one of those moments where if you happen to be on Spotify, go to 1:18:30, and then will you chasing the cat, bro?
Why must I feel like that? Why must I chase
that's what I thought I saw.
But the dog getting mad. I was trying to get her the fuck out of the room, bro.
I understand, brother. I understand. I I completely lost my train of thought laughing at you while you chasing the cat, though. That's fucking hilarious. Oh, man. So we'll just reset on that, though. Literally Anything podcast to the people. We here 1 hour, 20 minutes in. Yeah. So I was saying, just the whole thing. Like, how's Phil Jackson a racist? Like, he has been the coach of hundreds of African American men and changed their life in the most positive way that you could possibly think. And you're the first and only person who I've heard make this accusation. Now, some people said, well, Phil Jackson called LeBron and his friends a posse. Well, that's how old white people talk. Phil Jackson also drives a motorcycle and wears jeans and cowboy boots. He's one of them old white folks. Like, it just is what it is.
Call him a posse.
Y'all worried about the wrong shit. That's how he talked. If that had been 17 white boys, he still would have called him a posse. That's just like, let's not read further into shit than it is. But this whole Phil Jackson is a racist angle is wild to me. Like, for like Kobe, Shaq, Mike, like even lower than that, you talking Robert Ory, like all these coaches and all these other people. None of these people have ever had this experience, but because he didn't draw up a play for your ugly, corny ass, you gonna start like, fuck out of here, Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen, eat a dick. Like, I mean that shit from the bottom of my heart. I've been meant it. When they put you on the top 50 and I didn't agree with the shit, I meant that shit then. Eat a dick. When your bitch ass lost to the Lakers in the playoffs, you start knocking towels down in the back because y'all was up 42 and lost with your punk ass. It was eat a dick then. When you was on Charles Barkley's team and he wanted to beat you the fuck up and you was such a pussy, you couldn't play with Olajuwon and Barkley, eat a dick. Like, I fucking can't stand you, Scottie Pippen. I hope you get wind of this shit. I will try some of that bourbon though. I'm a bourbon man, so like I'll get that a shot. But other than that, fuck you, Scottie Pippen, and that's how I feel.
I guarantee
you, that's real shit.
You know how like alcohol connoisseurs always have like some weird shit to describe their alcohol. So I guarantee you, Scottie Pippen shit, they're like has a long nose.
Look, he mad because Mike got that Sincoro out here and that shit popping. Like,
hey man,
he like, man, I'm tired of following in Mike fucking footsteps. Everything I'm trying to do, Mike do the shit first. Man, fuck that nigga. Like,
do you even understand? Like, and this is not even a new. Like, do you even understand how you couldn't get me if I was Scottie Pippen to say a bad word about Michael Jordan? Like, do you understand? Like, you couldn't get me to say shit, particularly when I examined my career after you left, nigga. Like, when I look at each year that happened post Michael Jordan, and then I just look at life since then, how you still winning at life, owning teams and shit, and I'm trying to get another ass bourbon off of the ground with some memoirs by talking shit. Like, fuck out of here, nigga. Like, you really played this hand wrong.
Check this out. Look. All right, so the 97 season was the last season. That was the last season that the Bulls won the championship, right?
97, 98, yep.
97, 98. All right, boom. So,
and mind you, I'm biased. Y'all can tell. I won't lie like I'm not. But go ahead.
First of all, you know personally, I hate Mike.
Right.
And we'll talk about that later.
Yeah, that's
a Patrick Ewing fan.
Fuck yes. Yeah.
Yes,
I'm a whole Knicks
fan.
You
already know he a Knicks fan, man.
All right.
I meant player wise, you Patrick Ewing. You know?
That was
yeah, that was my guy.
Yeah.
All right. So let's go 99
in the 2000.
Yeah, we're good with him. Wait a minute. Did you see the karaoke with the room full of white people singing that song?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Like, one black person in the very front.
In Gainesville, Florida. Florida. Man. Like to put that out there.
All the wild shit happens in Florida. Go ahead, Left.
But all right. So in 99, he went to Houston.
Right.
14.5 points a game. The next year, matter of fact, same year. No. Next year, he goes to Portland.
Yep.
12.5 points a game. The next year, 11.3 points a game. The next year, 10.6 points a game. The next year, 10.8 points a year. And then he goes back to Chicago. And what does he average? 5.9 points a game.
Now, mind you, them Portland teams had Rasheed Wallace, Bonzi Wells, what was his name? They had a lot of good players. That was a good Damon Stoudemire. They had Arvydas Sabonis. They had a lot of good goddamn players up there. They were better than the Lakers for a couple of years, and they couldn't beat them. And it's just, they had Isaiah Ryder, had like good Isaiah Ryder. Like, no, they had players up there. I don't, I can't really speak to it, but I can speak to this. Fuck out of here, Scotty. Like, that's just what the bottom line is.
Now, what I will say, like, he was definitely a great complimentary player to Michael Jordan. I do feel like the championships would not, like, I'm not going to say all of them.
They don't win without Scotty. I'm not taking that from Scotty.
They don't win without Scotty.
He was a major piece. The same way the Lakers don't win all them chips without Ori and Fish. Like, despite Shaq and Kobe being amazing,
a huge cog in the wheel.
That sounds like a pause.
I was gonna let it slide.
Okay.
No, I seen his face. I had to be. I had to get it in there. I mean, but anyway, go ahead, bro. I'm sorry. Right, that was immature. That was very immature.
Here's what we do. It's literally in the yeah, but he definitely was a big factor in why they won the 6 championships, the 2 3-peats.
Sure.
Because before he came along, Mike couldn't get there. But it's kind of like he's like Rip Hamilton. Like I feel like he's like a Rip Hamilton type player. Like, he give you the same type of output. Rip play defense, Scotty play defense.
Scotty's probably a better defender, though. Scotty's definitely a better defender.
He's a better defender. He's a better defender, but I feel like for the most part, it's the same. Like,
no, but Rip will carry that offense back.
I'm about to say Rip mid-range game was
so it was a trade-off, but like the trade-off, y'all even.
Yeah, Rip will carry that Pistons offense better than he can carry the Bulls.
And when you look at,
if you comparing the two, right?
When you look at Detroit as far as a team who won the championship,
niggas wasn't supposed to win that championship, right?
But you not looking at Rip like, yo, Rip is the fucking greatest.
Yeah, it was trying.
I never heard nobody say Rip Hamilton is the greatest motherfucker.
Exactly, but like, they be on Scotty like he was one of them boys.
Rip Hamilton is a Hall of Famer. I ain't never heard that come out of nobody's mouth.
No, you're right about that. Yeah.
Scottie Pippen is, Rip Hamilton before Rip Hamilton.
Man, fuck Scotty.
Why? Because fuck him, that's why.
Anyway, so, yeah, go ahead.
We touched on the wild shit that happens in Florida. Y'all seen that man shoot at them cops? The white man shot at some cops, and they asked him why he did it. He said he thought he was on a video game.
I didn't, but I love that.
The audacity of a motherfucker to be able to say some shit like that. Like, I was standing my ground and I thought it was a video game.
Nah, he said he thought he was poisoned. And when the cops pulled up, he started airing that bitch out.
I'll air this whole shit out.
Talk about your man, your favorite basketball player in the league right now.
All right, so we're gonna get into that real quick because I want to spend some time on our last little piece. All right, man. So y'all know how at the summer league game, right? Like, it's always like they save the adult games for later. Like, right. I mean, so summer league it'd be like 10 and under, 14 and under, 16 and under, 18 and under, unlimited, like, or however many leagues your particular big round run. At the unlimited game, it's always that one team full of niggas who if shit go too crazy in their game, this whole night gonna go left. Like, it's not no doubt. Like, you knew these niggas since they was 6, and they always did this weird shit. These were the same niggas that would like take your ball and tell you couldn't play, or take their ball and go home so won't nobody else be able to play. Either demographic. These niggas. Last night, I came to find out that Patrick Beverly is clearly one of those niggas. He is definitely one of those. Oh, we lost by 20, and y'all gonna talk about it all day. I'm gonna give y'all something else to talk about. I'm going to get my other gun, kill everybody in the city.
Get my other gun, shoot everybody's ass.
Yo, man, fuck out of here. Like, I don't even have a whole lot of energy for that. Like, all I'm gonna say is that was the corniest shit I ever seen in my life. And I hope on game 1, first tip, somebody just haul off and put pause on that nigga next season. Like, and don't get it twisted. Pat Bev gonna fight that nigga, but I still hope somebody decided to teach him that.
Pat Bev is that's a honey badger.
Yeah, them Chi-Town niggas is different. So like, respect. Like, yeah, them Chi-Town niggas is different. That's all I can say. Like, I fucks with Chi-Town. Them Chi-Town niggas is different. But fuck out of here, Pat Bev. But
he could have done it to like a nicer, like the face of basketball. Like,
now wait a minute. Now what I will say is that Chris Paul has a very sketchy reputation amongst
for sure.
Like, either you love Chris Paul or you hate Chris Paul. It ain't no in between.
But to common America, don't nobody know that, bro. They know State Farm Chris Paul.
I know that, but did you see, if you was watching it last night, right? And you know, I watch it just because I'm a people watcher. Boogie Cousins, who was on the Clippers bench when the whole shit went down. Chris Paul's doing all the, you know, arms open, give it to me, talking shit to the crowd, so on and so forth. Boogie Cousins' mouth to this nigga is clear as day, dog. You can see it. That's why I don't nobody fuck with you now.
Yeah.
Yo, bro, I laughed all night about this shit. I was like, damn, dog. Like, congratulations, but he just really let the whole world know that most of the NBA don't really like you.
And he the Players Union president.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I don't nobody fuck with you now. Yo, that shit was your nut ass. Like, that shit. Like, I don't know if DeMarcus Cousins is from North Philly, but I feel like he should be. Like, he should be an honorary North Phillian the way he be out there fucking with them. Like,
nut ass.
Like, I could easily see him up 16th Street at the league.
Nah,
like,
he need to be. He need to be on the next episode of $1 million worth of game and shit.
Man, listen, I or something, because I would love to hear them stories.
Yeah,
I'm a Boogie Cousins fan, but no,
it's from Mobile, Alabama.
Boogie,
Mobile, Alabama.
That's crazy.
Mobile, Alabama ain't nothing but Philly in the South.
No, Philadelphia, Mississippi is Philadelphia in the South.
Greenbow, Alabama. All right, so real quick, we got about 28 minutes left. We always do a quick little homework assignment, real fast. If you got it off top, your most hated athlete growing up, who was it?
Fucking Bill Romanowski.
That's a good one. That's a great one.
Bill Romanowski, that motherfucker.
My most hated athlete growing up easily was Emmitt Smith. I fucking couldn't stand Emmitt Smith. I used to love Florida State. He went to Florida. I'm an Eagles fan. He played for the Cowboys. Just fuck Emmitt Smith. Like, oh God, he broke the all-time rushing record because he played behind the best O-line ever. Like, I just fuck Emmitt Smith, man. I fucking hate Emmitt Smith. Like, and that shit has not gone away. I am not an Emmitt Smith fan, mind you. It's not a Cowboy dislike, because I fucks with Michael Irvin and Troy Aikman, both of them. I didn't have no issues with them as players. It's him. I didn't like 22. I don't like 22. Still don't like 22. No, thank you on him.
I mean,
so that was mine.
And he played in the fucking era of the greatest running back to ever fucking lace him up, Mr. Barry Sanders.
2-0 nigga. 2-0 nigga.
What more can you fucking say?
Gigi, we know you're a Cowboys fan, but no, fuck Emmitt Smith. In on these airwaves and this Literally Anything podcast, it's gonna be fucking Emmitt Smith. So, like, respectfully, we definitely
spell his name right.
But that's mine. So we got Bill Romanowski, Emmitt Smith, Hood,
Tom Brady.
I was hoping one of us would say that.
Yeah, Tom Brady. The funny thing is, I like Tom Brady now. I
actually follow with Tom Brady, but I understand why everybody
genuinely like Tom Brady. Because this is my thing.
I mean,
being a football guy, I'm a football guy. Being a football guy, and funny if all three of us have football people. Nigga, you wasn't supposed to be there. You literally are at the right place at the wrong time. At the right place at the right time. Like you were
it happened
not
that way. Bledsoe got hurt.
No, but even before that, they was
with
on
the draft. That wasn't the quarterback they wanted. Yeah.
Well, that
he
got into training camp. He was about to go. I forget. He was going to go talk to one of the coaches for something, and he saw his name on the chopping block, and it was like he's just too slow, unathletic, this and that. So he really put his pedal to the metal. But he just wasn't supposed to be there. And why are you this good? Like it don't make no sense for you to be this good.
Yeah, man. He's frustratingly good. I will agree with that. He is absolutely frustratingly good.
When we talk about Mamba mentality, he has that.
Tom Brady's a beast.
Yeah.
Tom Brady came out the other day and said, I think the offseason workouts are too vigorous. I think they need to cut back on them. And if you don't think for a second that he's saying that while throwing the ball to his wide receivers in the summer, like he's a fucking like he got the game right, man. Like I tell you, like love him or hate him, he got this shit down, bro. He know this shit.
Have you ever seen that man chug a beer?
Did John? That shit was so funny.
It was on Conan or one of the Jimmy Kimmel.
It was on Jimmy, but he also did it at the parade, and they had him chugging one. Yeah, and that shit was hilarious, bro. He was drunk as shit at that parade.
It don't make no sense that he could chug a beer like that.
Yeah, man. Like, I fucks with Tom Brady. I wish I didn't, but I do.
All right, y'all. We spoke on most hated, and it's funny because also I hate Reggie Miller, but we're not gonna go into that because I know you love him. But
that's my guy. I wore 31
favorite?
in high school because of Reggie. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Favorite athlete of all time?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I would have to think about that because I haven't. I wouldn't. It's Kobe. I don't gotta think about it. It's Kobe. I'm sorry. I lied to myself. Like I really had to take some time to. No, it's Kobe. That's my guy. Any sport, anytime, anything. Kobe's my guy. That's just, yeah.
Bo knows.
I respect that. Bo Jackson is a great answer. Yes.
Just like Marshawn Lynch, nigga.
I like
my favorite sports personality.
And my favorite sports personality is Mike Tyson. He's the best quote, he's a walking quote everywhere. On like Tyson's quote, like that's my guy.
Wait. Being that you said Mike Tyson, did y'all see his last episode with Kevin Gates?
Yeah,
I watched a little bit of it. I gotta finish it.
What the fuck is
up
with the feathers? What's going on, Kevin Gates? My brother, you be saying some very intellectual shit, my man. Like, and I'll fucks with you heavy. Like, I listen to your music, and you be saying some shit. But my man,
you wasn't a fan of the feather left?
Not at all, my brother. That feather shit was just fucking with me. I couldn't even watch the whole interview. I watched maybe the first 10, 15 minutes. I was like
So my son is up with us right now. I gotta Kevin Gates' boo. That's what Jeezy said. So his favorite athlete, I'm gonna just give him his little bit of shine on this real quick. Odell or Wardell?
Wardell. Okay, Stephen Curry.
I'm about to say now. You know who got him calling him Wardell? That's my fault.
Mans?
That's my fault for calling him Wardell. He got that from his pop. But yeah, respect on that. He even the athletes he like is light skin. He can't help it. It's my son.
I'm still lost on this Kevin Gates thing because
I don't want to talk about it because I haven't watched the whole thing.
Some less jam in his hair. He had something like it was just like his edges was on fleek. That's all I'm saying. Like the fuck is going on with you, my brother Kevin Gates?
I'm not gonna lie, the look threw me off, but some of the content of what he was saying was some shit I wanted to get into, but I haven't been able to properly digest it. So I don't want to get into that part yet because I gotta really sit down and listen to it. But we are going to circle. We're going to spend the block on that for sure. We'll talk about that next week for sure.
I'm gonna have to actually listen to the podcast as opposed to watching it because the optics already threw me off. And I can't lie, like that shit did something to me. The feather was just like
that ain't what you used to from the brothers. So it took you off your square. Yeah.
Y'all have y'all ever seen the episode with Mike Epps on it?
No.
Incredible. The incredible episode, like because when Mike Tyson was in Juvenile, he was in Indiana. And Mike Epps being just a little young crook and shit, like they have a lot of the same friends from just being locked up and him being from Indiana and then Mike being locked up in Indiana. It's a very cool episode.
That's one to check out. Yeah. All right, real quick. So, y'all know how y'all hear a song sometimes, and you know it might have like a guest feature on it. And you like, yo, that song was fire. Like the feature made the song. But then you know how sometimes you hear a song and it got a feature on it, and you like, fuck is they on that song for? So as we were having that discussion, I started thinking about features that were completely unnecessary on songs. And I asked the brothers to come up with some that they felt like were a little over the top or unnecessary. And so I'm gonna start mine, and it's gonna be kind of funny. So I'm gonna go to R&B to start mine. Why the hell was Jay-Z on Crazy in Love? Like, what was the purpose of Jay-Z on Crazy in Love?
Baby girl, so already know is H.O. light up. This is hard.
The verse is hard, but what does it have to do with being crazy in love? Like, seriously, what does it have to do with the song subject? Now, you know Hov, my dude. I don't do Hov slander, but he didn't need to be on that song
at all.
He didn't need to be.
He gave her a throwaway.
He didn't need to be at all. Yeah, exactly. But that's my point. Like, and what I compare it to Drunken Love verse. That verse was tailored perfectly to the content of the song.
Bro, they made that song in like 12 minutes.
That shit was seamless. Bro. And it was perfectly catered to the content of the song. What the fuck is this verse in Crazy in Love from Jay? And that's my guy. Deja Vu too.
Nah, a little bit because he's playing on the big band scheme. I get it. But that scheme can't be a whole verse. I get it. I do get it.
That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So it wasn't necessary, but I'll let y'all get. I got a list of shit here. I got like a very long list of things here. Yeah. So I'll let y'all get a few in, and then I'll spin back around.
I don't have too many. I think this is gonna ruffle some. Okay, I'll start off with one. This isn't a feature. I just kind of wish Sci-Hi really wrote Kanye's verse on Father Stretch Part 1. Because if you listen to Sci-Hi rapping the verse that he had for that beat when he driving in his AMG, that verse is crazy. The opening to that song is way too hard for Kanye to come in there and say what he said. Right. I love Kanye's verse on that song. Don't get it wrong. But if he would have came in with that positive, you feel me? That would have been one of the best hip hop songs in history.
No, I agree. That's one. I'm not mad about that. Left, you got one?
How long do we got for copyright?
I don't even want to play with it because then I'm gonna have to I ain't put the warning up before we even threw it up. Like it because they hit me for 30 seconds before, so I don't even want to play with them.
It ain't even gonna be 30 seconds.
You're killing me, bro. Like you're killing me. Okay. Don't let no words play.
That's all you need to hear.
No, you're right. Why probably yeah.
The fuck is you doing? Listen, I get the name of the song is Uptown Vibes, but after that second verse, nobody listens to the song.
So here go the thing, right?
Stop talking about my mans.
It's a battle rapper, right? I can't even remember who was. Somebody put that in the you fucking Bill Collector, matter of fact. He said you fucking up the vibe like something like Poppy on Uptown, like you fucking up the flow like Poppy on Uptown.
The Illuminati.
Yo,
I don't know. Listen, I don't speak that language, but he was spitting in whatever language he speaks. He was fucking it up. He was fucking it up in whatever he speaks, bro. Like
I'm mad right now. Like, yo, I'm waiting on Jesus' comment right now because
he had bars though. He had
bars. Listen,
nobody know what I be saying,
but the people that don't speak Spanish, they like skip.
Right.
KP know exactly. It. KP know what I say when he bodied that. I think.
Yeah, look, Gigi,
he smoked that. I think.
Gigi, if you know what he was saying, yeah, that's fire. If you know what he was saying,
nah,
you would be like, yo,
but
like,
we don't know what he was saying, so we like, no,
yeah, that shit was, no. The first time I heard it, I was like, oh no,
I knew,
but no, I can't front.
I don't even know what. Look, I'm gonna be so real on this shit. Like, I don't even know what the fuck he was saying. I just know that the next track start off like boom, boom, boom. It's immediately what I do. Dude be like, no, boom,
yeah.
That's all I know. I listen to that shit after the second verse.
That's funny.
Cardi smoked Meek on his
own. Cardi.
Hey, hold on. Party smoked that verse. Let's keep it 1,000. Party smoked that verse.
Yeah.
Nah, Partisan Fontaine got all the best Cardi verses. My other one would be pretty much. I'm gonna ruffle some feathers here. Pretty much any Kendrick feature. To be honest with you, he don't really be saying nothing when somebody pay him to be on another song.
What's the joint with him and Wayne?
For Mona Lisa for what?
Oh my God, he doesn't say anything on that track. That's terrible, bro. He did not need to show up for that.
He has two features that I'm like, okay, Nostalgia. One of the best verses in the last 10 years.
Nostalgia and Control. It ain't nothing else. What else?
And hold on, Radioactive Remix, Imagine Dragons.
Yes, he burned that joint. Yes. Bury me alive, bury me with pride. Yeah, he killed that joint.
That forbidden fruit, whichever one. Yeah, he smoked that.
He cooked that joint. Yes, he definitely did.
Nah, but Kendrick, it's a meme with the dude. He had a flip phone, and it was like anytime, like, hey, Kendrick, I need you for this verse. Stay on topic. And then Kendrick just hang the flip phone up, close the flip phone real fast.
Yo, so I actually had this conversation with somebody a little bit, and they was like, man, that Future verse on King is Dead is trash. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all that although I don't like Future, and you will find me very hard pressed to say good things about Future, I don't know. La-di-da-di-da. He fucked that joint up. I can't. He fucked that joint up.
Remember a couple weeks ago I texted you and I was like, hey yo, Kendrick is childish for what he did on Goosebumps. And you was like, what are you talking about? I said, bro, that pussy on the pedestal. Like, you didn't have to do that for us to get what you were saying. He childish for that.
Yeah, no, you're right. He absolutely is. I'm not a fan of anything Birdman has been a feature on, except for D-Boy. That his verse on D-Boy is fire. I don't care what nobody say that verse is fire. Let me see. Future could have stayed home for Life's Good. Like Drake could have did that whole song. I'm sorry. Like he was cooking so heavy. I feel the same way about Stay Scheming. I feel like Ross and French both could have stayed the fuck home. All we needed was Drake verse. Like, I'm not saying them niggas ain't do their thing. I'm saying he did so well that we didn't need
about French.
No,
French. The F with me get a bag.
French best verse ever.
Nah, that whole F with me get a bag is hard.
Excuse me. Like, no, French's verse on Stay Scheming might be one of his best verses ever. From Noob de Coop to the Ghost Dog, Pigeons on the Roof like Ghost Dog. Like, what, dog? Like, he started out fire on that joint. I was like,
and then that joint went downhill.
That's crazy. Yeah, like, so I can't front on
French bars from Kev.
Yeah, no, he fucked Stay Scheming up. But again, him and Ross both could have stayed home because Drake killed this so crazy. Like
because somebody was messing with his woman.
And see, but this is what I'm saying. Like sometimes, and Drake got a few of them, man, where it's just like, damn, I ain't need the rest of y'all. Hove got some of them too. Like, it's just like
I don't want to go to court.
Right, I didn't need Ross. I didn't need Ross or RZA on Soul Paul. I didn't need either one of them. I mean, I didn't need Ross and Monster and RZA and Soul Paul. I didn't need either of those.
I don't need Hove on Monster.
I don't need Hove on Monster. Really, honestly, if we keeping it a buck, that could have been a Kanye and Nicki song, like with nobody else.
You want to know what's crazy though? Listen to a Safari song right now, and I guarantee you, every single Safari song that's out sound exactly like Nicki verse on Monster.
Yeah.
That's Safari. Yeah, that's that
flow. Yeah. And she had it so right that niggas thought it was hers.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
because when they broke up, everybody was like, "Oh, Safari just sound like Nicki."
Like, did y'all? How did that ever make sense? How did that ever make sense?
Shout out to the best. Shout out to the best fucking ghostwriter out there, Skyzoo.
KP.
Yeah.
P just walked by giving me the middle finger and staring me in my face, and then going trip and fall after she get through the others.
Oh wow, damn, Bess, you be all right. It'll work itself out.
Rub some dirt in it.
Let me think. Hold up. Where's my Uzi on Bad and Bougie? I didn't think his verses even like
they should have kept Takeoff verse on there.
They should have. Let me see. What else did I not need? I didn't need whatchamacall. What's the I guess this kind of lends to what you said, any Kendrick feature. I didn't need Kendrick on the joint with Meek on Dream Chasers too. I didn't need that at all.
Yeah, A1
everything. A1. Yeah. Nope, sorry, bro. You could have kept that shit. I ain't need that. I ain't need that.
Hold on. We got to put another Kendrick one that he did well in. The City by you don't like Game on the Red album. Kendrick smoked.
No, the Red album. You know what? That's the first. He put me on to that album and made me listen to that Kendrick song. Yeah. And when I tell you it's one of the very few Game songs that I have on a playlist, it's because of that brother right there. He did that. So no, yeah, I'm familiar
I don't fuck
with that
with Game either, but like that song was fire.
No, that song was crazy. That song was crazy. The Eminem and Griselda John, M didn't need to be on there. We didn't need that.
M doesn't need to be on anything with Griselda.
Oh,
we didn't need that shit.
You know what is necessary though? 50 verse on City on the Map.
Yeah.
I'm an A student. I do my homework. No ski mask. Put in my own work. I do my homework. I do put in my own work. Valedictorian, bulletproof. Yo, he went off.
Yeah, he cooks on that.
Yo, what is necessary is any Myth Bleak feature.
For sure.
Listen,
any Myth Bleak feature. His albums, but
that's a different discussion.
Features, awesome.
Mm-hmm. Man, listen.
His verse on what's it on Coming of Age? But Hov wrote that, didn't he?
Not the second one. And I think Bleak's he spit on Coming of Age 2 as well. Coming of Age 2 was the one. Like that was the one. Like Coming of Age was fire.
Yeah.
But Hov wrote that whole joint. But like Coming of Age 2, it's time to stand up. Out of my way, over the ground. That's the hold it down. And when they rush, part 2. And then that man, listen.
I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I don't need Hov on What We Do.
Nigga, what? Hold up. One bar. I'm gonna tell you, it's one bar that you just can't take it out. Like the bar is too crazy. You don't want to witness it. We squeeze Hammers, man. Bullets breeze by you like Louisiana, man. No, dog.
Delete that part.
You can't take bullets breeze by you like Louisiana, man.
Delete that part. Delete that part.
That's too crazy.
You're right.
Sorry.
You're right. I stand corrected. Stay outreaching. I stand corrected. I'm thinking
it's true. Sun come up from where Freeway. It's a cold winter.
Yeah, no,
from where Freeway leave off to Hov coming in, because Hov came in kind of light. But you're right.
You can't. Yeah, no, I can't take that out. It's just the verse peak's too high. The peak is too high. Like if it had a lower peak, I could get rid of it. But
y'all remember the you already know John with Cass and Beans, and then Fab came in with the secret verse.
Right. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, that used to be my John. I don't know why I just thought of that.
Yo, niggas, niggas said Corey Guns didn't need to be on 6 foot, 7 foot. I think he gets a really bad rap for that verse. I don't think that's a bad verse. I hate the first 2 bars. My mama out of my mama bean. Don't want to hear with. I hate that part. Like that shit is terrible. But then he picks it up at the end.
He do.
Like he came in. It did not start well. It definitely didn't. Let me see. Grove Street Party with Lil Wayne. Lil B did not need to be on there.
Lil B don't need to be on there. Yeah, what's up? Yo, man, got going there with the ball. 25 on my end. Yeah, it's Chris, bro. That verse is hard.
No, Lil
that verse is hard.
No, not doing that, bro. We not letting that one go. I let a lot of shit go on here. We not doing that.
Yo, the FKD song is undefeated.
Yo, that's fire. Why did the video version of the Motto with Drake and Wayne have a verse from Tiger on there? We never needed that. Never needed that, bro.
Bro, that verse is hard.
Dog, we didn't need it though. That song was flawless. We didn't need that shit. The album version that we got was the song we needed. That video, while it was cool to bring Tiger along for the video shoot, he could have put that verse on another song. Because I'm not telling you the verse wasn't fire. I'm telling you it was completely unnecessary.
Well, but the thing is, when you listen to Well Done 1, 2, and Black Thoughts 1 and 2, Drake stole that sound. That's why. Right. Because that was the wave Tiger was on.
Right. And I
used to be a huge Tiger fan. I ain't gonna hold you.
I never was. And that's okay.
Yeah, we're gonna let you hear that one.
Yeah, I mean, hey, his mixtapes was all right.
Yeah, like I said,
at the time, when I'm 17, you know what I mean? Like them Jones went off.
Yeah, no.
Listen to Switch Lanes with him in game, that joint go off.
Yes. Kendrick Lamar didn't have to be on Forbidden Fruit. Anybody could have did that hook.
Yeah,
like that was he didn't have to be on there. Like that was just I guess that's why it's homie. Yeah. That like okay, we get it. That's your homie.
Did y'all know that was Kendrick on Under the Sun? Woke up for some money.
No.
Yeah, I found that out recently.
Oh no, I did not know that.
Tell me who was. Yeah, that's Kendrick.
Good. Yeah, that's good knowledge by you because I did not know that shit at all. All right, I think. We've talked about this before. Jay-Z's verse on High Juvenile, unnecessary.
I was gonna leave that alone.
Completely uncalled for. He just
that beat had that man on the ropes. Something.
Yeah, like whooping his ass. That shit was bad. He did not need to get on that track. He could have let that shit go, and nobody would have bothered him, like at all. Silk the Shocker, just existence as a rapper is questionable. So any feature is definitely questionable. I'm just not really feeling. What the hell was Jadakiss thinking about when he did the "Who's Real, Who's Not" joint with OJ the Juice Man? Like that song went up like for like the bar, but like in like retrospect, when you go back, that shit was bad. That was a trash song. That song was trash.
Oh, y'all ever hear "Trigger Finger" by Lil Wayne on "I'm Not a Human Being" too?
Yes.
Soulja Boy don't need to be on there.
No. Oh God, not at all. What the fuck was Wayne thinking about?
The game, yeah, nah. That song is way too hard.
Yo,
I don't know what they was thinking about when they came up with that one.
Yo, I'm mad that you went in like that. You even mentioned fucking Silk the Shocker because we all know that nigga is horrible and shit.
But he had features. Niggas was putting him on songs.
But this is the funny shit. My favorite Silk the Shocker song is "Let Me Hit It," and fucking Mystical destroyed that fucking song. Yo, I ain't never heard like when it comes
Mystical
to
got some features.
nigga, like he went the fuck up. Like I'm because Mystical, his past is kind of spicy with these allegations.
Right.
So I'm not gonna go into it. But y'all get a chance, listen to that motherfucking song. Let Me Hit It. Yo, Mystical destroyed that motherfucking feature.
Right. All right.
You heard it here first.
I think I am done with my list. I'm trying to just go through some of these notes that I had to make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Yeah, no, that's pretty much my list. I can't think of anything on here that I would be wild to not forget.
Tyler the Creator's album Fire, just putting that out there.
Yes, it is. I never got back to you about it, but my whatchamacallit was acting weird as hell, man. My Spotify, I had to uninstall and reinstall it. I got it back working yesterday. So I listened to like the first 4 tracks, but I'm gonna finish the rest of it tonight. But his performance on the BET Awards was fire. His performance, if you didn't get a chance, check it out. Hood, you would really like it. He performed on the BET. I said if you didn't see his, he killed that shit. His performance was definitely dope. We are exactly the 2-hour mark. Literally Anything podcast for the people. Brothers are here for you. We about to wrap up and shut this shit down for the week. We appreciate y'all vibing out and checking us out. We got a little heavy this week, but again, this is always going to be a place where we're going to talk about personal health and mental health and just being in good places and good spaces. Because for some of us, this is the only place we will have to talk about these things. So if that's what the conversation turns into, we will never steer it away from that, and that's just going to be us consistently because we are proponents of that shit. So that's what it is. But we're going to spin it around the round table, let everybody get their final thoughts in, so we can get ready to shut it down. We start with you, brother Left. Where you at? Brick Tamlin, Black Brick Tamlin.
I love Lamp.
I love Lamp. Yo, Anchorman's such a good movie, man.
Oh,
gosh damn, man.
Loud noises.
All right. So one of the things that I've been doing on my side of things is trying to get things together for when we come to a place where we can do this all in the same room. And I want to thank my lady for this motherfucking lens right here, because this is going to help us.
Facts.
So, so babe, I love you. Appreciate it. Also, drip of the week. We gonna end like this. We gonna, because you gotta treat yourself for your birthday. And I just turned 43 and shit. So
my bro just turned just had a 43rd birthday, man. 40 got 3. So, we out here killing these statistics. Fuck out of here. We living.
So my drip for the week. These hold.
Oh, you got another color? Oh, okay. I see you.
Hold on. Look at the speckles in the soul.
Oh, it's colorful souls.
Yeah,
I got something that I could recommend to you.
Good sweatpants.
Stop patronizing this man. You sound you know how like when old people like, how fast can you run in your new shoes? Like just let him talk about his shoes. Like, why are you patronizing this man?
Yo,
I promise you, I'm not. Sneakers make me excited.
Ain't nobody asked me that though.
This is. I promise you, this is not in any way, shape, or form manufactured. I genuinely get excited about new sneakers, even other people's. It's really weird.
He said, "Oh, how fast can you run in them?"
Show me. Oh my God, I didn't even see you running. Like,
fuck out of here, man. Fuck out of here.
Yo, that's funny, and it's real. These facts, man. But yeah, happy belated, bro. We definitely send you all great birthday shouts and wishes. Hope everything is good for you and everything, man. Nothing but the best, bro. Nothing but the best.
Closing them blinds for you, bro. That's it.
My man got shit going on behind him. That's cool. But
that's it for me. You know what I'm saying? Understanding I do love Lamp, and I love sneakers too. This is a beautiful situation. I appreciate you, brothers. My birthday was good, and Fierce Finds, thank you for the shirt. I couldn't wear it last week because they would have said I was dirty, But I washed my shirt. And I just wanted to make sure y'all knew that I don't have a dad.
Move your hand.
I washed my shirt.
I'm a father figure, you know.
It's not a dad.
He said, "I just wanted y'all to know."
He definitely got a nipple rub in there. He snuck it in. He definitely snuck it in.
Bro, I don't miss anything.
Oh shit. Salute to you, bro. We appreciate you, bro. Love you, man. Glad you enjoyed your day, man.
For sure.
Brotherhood.
Hey, man, pray for me. You feel me? I have 2 papers due this week, and then I'm done this semester. So I'm hoping to get around like a 3.5, 3.5. I think that's my ceiling right now. So
whenever your last day is, we coming. You got to come to Philly so you can do hood rat shit with your friends.
Hey,
it's just,
for sure.
it's really. You don't even have a choice. Like the day is done, you got to be here so you can do hood rat shit with your friends. I'll clear it with the missus. No worries.
What is my last name?
We'll make sure you got full liability taken away and all that. We going I'm gonna make you uncomfortable. Yep, we gonna take.
You're gonna have to listen to me sing Meg Thee Stallion. Then
I'm telling you now, I'm gonna take you somewhere where you're gonna be uncomfortable on purpose. So that's a warning now.
We might have to call cousin.
Without you, absolutely. I just need you to mentally prepare yourself because I'm gonna take you somewhere where you're gonna be uncomfortable.
They do pat downs there,
nigga. Y'all.
Hey,
y'all know how y'all got them friends. How when you introduce them to people, you gotta be like, "Yo, all right, but chill though, bro. Like, be nice." Like. That's how these niggas is with weapons. You got dog. We don't need them here. Like it's like you gotta warn these niggas before they come out the house. This ain't one of them events, dog. Don't bring that shit here.
You coming over the bridge? Look, you coming over the bridge, so that means you have to bring your more than 10 round capacity magazines.
Anyway, man. So. Go, you were saying, bro. I'm sorry. I had to interject, but go ahead.
Yeah, I'm in a good headspace right now. A couple weeks ago, I wasn't really there. Brought my grades up. You feel me? You know what I mean. We trying to experience what the rest of the summer is going to look like. That's
indeed. In fucking D. All right. Real quick.
Wait. What was your name again?
Well, thank you for asking. My name is a pimp named Slickback.
Wait, a pimp?
Named Slickback, yes. Please say the whole thing if you would. Yes, that includes the a pimp named part. Yes, Tom, every time.
Look, Mr. A Pimp named Slickback.
No need for the mister.
So, a host named Slickback, for those of you who didn't get the reference, that is the reference. That was me this week. So my week was pretty regular. It wasn't like a whole lot to it. I just came in here kind of like real relaxed. I was looking forward to this. I'm just glad to get on here with my brothers. I really just want y'all to pay attention to shit that's happening out here, man. Like really take good care of each other, man. I tell y'all that all the time. Like, but we really like if we don't give a fuck about us, the world clearly does not give a fuck about us. I tell y'all that all the time too. A lot of the shit I say is the same shit over and over again because it's just the life that I observe and it's the realness that's out here for us, man. I love these 2 brothers. We come here, we talk a lot of shit, we talk about serious issues, and we use this time not only for each other but for y'all. If y'all with us, and if y'all not, we still gonna be here because this ain't about just any other one thing other than just us coming together and doing this and creating magic when we come up on here. So we appreciate everybody who came through. We had a lot of in and out today. I think our highest was like 15. We haven't had less than 5 at all. So, shout out to those of you who've been there the whole time. Shout out to those who were there earlier, who came, who didn't come, who stayed, who couldn't stay. All of that. It's love from all of y'all. It's love from us to all of y'all because the reality is that, man, we need this, y'all. We need this for us. So, we appreciate y'all hanging with us. And at least I can say that for me personally. I need this. So I'm gonna be here every week on Thursday, 7:30, talking shit, cracking jokes, being inappropriate, just like I always am, and making hood embarrassed with Mike's background. and all that good shit.
I just be feeling like I'm gonna see a ghost come out of his closet.
No,
and that's not good for my mental health. Y'all laughing? I'm dead serious.
No, I don't want to see that come out the stinking closet. When did we go? Invite me to a cookout? Like, nah, bro, I can't because you got spirits and shit in your crib. Like, yeah, I don't want to see. Trust me, man. Like, I don't want no roots put on me. We ain't living that kind of life.
So I'm gonna have, and so what it's telling me is I'm gonna have to change the venue back to a different place within my apartment because right now y'all can't handle the
I don't give a fuck. That brother is. I'm telling you that if it happens, I'll have the same amount of trauma. I don't have the same amount of worry, but I will have the same. That's all I'm saying. I don't have. I'm not as concerned as he is, but the result will be duly exactly the same. Don't worry about that shit. Shit go wild. We both going left. I promise you. We fuck out. But it's gonna be a beat out this bitch. I'm not. Yeah, no. So literally, we'll deal with that when we cross it. But
has been canceled for the rest.
Yeah, exactly. We will technical fucking difficulties for sure. But yeah, man. So like I said, I love y'all. Love you two brothers. Love everybody who gave us a moment today at their time. We appreciate it. We will be back right here next week, 7:30. Literally Anything podcast for the people. Brother Left, Brother Hood, KP, signing off. Y'all have an amazing week. Be blessed and take